Hi students, good morning. So far we have discussed the continuity topic. Now the continuity topic is over. The weightage of continuity topic is 4 marks. Okay, understood? So now let us once again recall the continuity topics main points. Continuity means limit value equal to function value. When the limit exists, left limit equal to right limit. Limit of x tends to a, f of x equal to f of a. Next, LHL equal to RHL equal to f of a. When the left limit, right limit, when we use, when the function is changing, in there you should find left limit and right limit. Otherwise, no need to find left limit and right limit. Then f is continuous at x equal to a. Mod x is changing at what point? 0. Then we should find left limit and right limit. So mod x is continuous every way. Step x is continuous at non-integer. Okay, and this continuous at integer. Okay, and main important point, f and g are continuous function, then f plus g continuous, f minus g continuous, f into g continuous, f by g continuous, where g not equal to 0. Okay, and g composition function also, g circle of f or f circle g also continuous. G circle of f or f circle g also continuous. Every polynomial function is continuous. Constant function is continuous. Rational function is continuous. Okay, sin x is continuous. Cos x is continuous. Tan x is continuous, or except 2n plus 1 into pi by cot x, so or except n pi tan x. Cot x, sorry, or except 2n plus 1 into pi by tan x. Cot x continuous or except n pi. Sec x continuous or except 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Cosec x continuous or except n pi. Okay. Today onwards we will discuss the big unit derivative differentiation. So most important topic is differentiability. This is fundamental. Now we are going to discussing fundamental basics that already you have learned in the first period. Once again, we will repeat those concepts. Okay? Because this differentiation, if not understand, next the whole calculus part, integration also you can't follow. That's why be careful. Every day compulsory you touch with the formulas and practice. Every day if you practice, then it is very easy than the topic. Okay, initially you should hard work every day. Okay, right. Differentiation, derivative. Already we have discussed in the first PU derivative. What is derivative? See, by graphically I am going to explain xo x dash yo y dash. Yo y dash. Let this is the graph. Y is equal to f of x. Y equal to f of x. Yes. At x equal to a is the point. X is equal to a. Let x is equal to a. Tell me this length is a. This is a point. Name is a. What about this length is? This length is. Put x is equal to a here, we'll get y. This is called y length. So this is f of a. Put x is equal to a in f of x. Then y is equal to f of a. This is the y length and this is x length. By coordinate system. Here one point. This is x and this is y. What is the name of this point? X comma y. Like that. This length is a. Then this length is y. Y means put x is equal to a here, y is equal to f of a. So this is y. Therefore the point a comma f of a. This is the y coordinate, this is the x coordinate. Understood? Now another point that I am going to take in like this. Yes? Here one more point, that this is the a plus h, where h is very small number. h is greater than 0 and h is very very small, neighborhood of e. If you take 2, 2.1. If you take 3, 3.1. Very close to e and right side. Then I want to find this point here. This is a point, right? Okay. Now, here B, let this point is B. Tell me this length is a plus h. A plus h. This length is, put a plus h in the function. We get f of a plus h. F of a plus h. This is a big point. Join these 2 points. Join these 2 points. This is the, what is this? This is the chord of AB. Okay. What is the slope of chord AB? Slope of chord AB equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is x1 comma y1. This is x2 comma y2. Tell me slope of AB. Slope of AB. Slope of AB equal to y2 f of a plus h minus y1 f of e by x2 a plus h minus x1 a. This get cancelled. So which is equal f of a plus h minus f of a by h. By h. Now this is, now I know this is the h. This is the h, right? This length, if a and b coincide like this, here a, here b. Next step becomes here, becomes like this, like this, like this. If b and a, b tends to a, then AB, the chord AB became a tangent at what point? A. Are you following? As b tends to a, this is the, this is the tangent. Are you following? The chord AB became a tangent. Became a tangent at what point? At A. When as B tends to A. If B tends to A, B point is close to A, then H tends to 0. H tends to 0. Then the slope of chord AB became a, the slope of chord AB became a, tell me, tangent. Slope of tangent. Slope of tangent. H, A. Okay? When the slope of tangent means H is close to 0, this. H is 0 means H tends to 0. H tends to 0. That you can apply here. Limit H tends to 0. Why should take limit here? Because we are not taking exact H is equal to 0. Okay? H tends to 0 means 0.0001. Very close to that. So limit H tends to 0, chord AB. Limit of H tends to 0, f of a plus h for this minus f of a by h. So this is denoted by, this is, we can write slope of tangent. Slope of tangent at A. So it is denoted by f dash A equal to limit of h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. So this is the different, it is denoted by like this. So we can write like this also, d by dx of y at what point x is equal to a. So f is differentiable at what point a. F is said to be differentiable at x equal to a if limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. Differentiation at the point means is nothing but slope of tangent. Is nothing but slope of tangent. Understood? Differentiation at the point A is is nothing but slope of tangent at that point. That is okay. Now the differentiation at any other point we have discussed only at x is equal to a. F is said to be, see, f is said to be differentiable. F is said to be differentiable at x equal to a. If limit x tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h, which is denoted by f dash a, or d by dx, dy by dx at the point x is equal to a. If f is differentiable every way, okay, f is said to be differentiable at x means any real number, x belongs to R, okay, f is said to be, here a is a real number, f is said to be differentiable at x belongs to R if limit x tends to 0, a replaced by x plus h minus f of x by h, f of x plus h minus f of x by h as x tends to 0, which is equal to f dash x. This is denoted by d by dx of f of x and dy by dx. Y and f of x both are same. Okay, dy by dx. What is the meaning of this? dy means change in y. We have done that. This is called y2 minus y1 means change in y. x2 minus x1 change in x. So dy by dx derivative of y with respect of x. See, derivative of change in displacement by time, which is equal to velocity. ds by dt. Derivative of displacement with respect of time is velocity. Same, dv by dt, which is equal to acceleration. Derivative of v with respect of time is called acceleration. Understood? This is what is the definition of differentiation with respect of x. F is said to be differentiation with respect of x if limit x tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. It is denoted by f dash x or d by dx of f of x or dy by dx or y dash like that. Notation. Now, first principle of derivative, limit x tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h, which is denoted by f dash x. This is f is differentiable at x if limit x tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h, which is called first principle of derivative. Okay. Now, in first year, already you have learned the formulas. Proof you know. Let us recall the properties. Okay. First one, formulas d by dx of x raised to n. This is we have proved by using the first principle of derivative first way. Okay. Now the proof not necessary. Formula is important. Now I am recalling the first way concept. Later we will discuss second way. Okay. d by dx of x raised to n. d by dx of x raised to n meaning is before that 1 minute I will tell dy by dx. What is the meaning of dy by dx? It means derivative of y with respect to x. dy by dx means derivative of y with respect of x. What about dx by dx? Derivative of x with respect of x? 1. Derivative of x with respect of x is 1. Okay. Here y is dependent variable, x is independent. So y is dependent on x. So let y is equal to f of x. Y and f of x both are same. Now let's discuss the formulas. First formula, d by dx of x raised to n equal to n into x power n minus 1. Right? Here x is variable, n is constant. Okay? Example, by using this formula, example, d by dx of x, what is the power here? N is 1. Put n is equal to 1. 1 x power 1 minus 1, x power 0 equal to 1. So derivative of x with respect of x is 1. Next, d by dx of x square, tell me n is equal to 2. So 2x. d by dx of x cube, 3x square. d by dx of x power 5, 5x power 4. d by dx of x power 10, 10 into x power 9. d by dx of x power 100 equal to 100 into x power 99. d by dx of 1 by x, but 1 by x is not in this form. First make it to that form. Is it possible to make that form? Yes. Tell me the ratio form. 1 by x, we can write x power minus 1. X power minus 1. Tell me n is equal to, n belongs to real number. Okay? N is equal to minus 1. Put x is equal to minus 1 here. Minus 1, x power minus 1 minus 1 minus x power minus 2 will get minus 1 by x square. The derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Understood? Next, d by dx of 1 by x square. 1 by x square. d by dx of x power minus 2. X power minus 2. Tell me, minus 2 x power minus 3. So minus 2 by x cube. Minus 2 by x cube. This like this. If any form, the form of x raised to n, where n is belongs to R, the x raised to n formula n into x power n minus 1. Understood? This is the first property. Hold it. d by dx of constant k, d by dx of k equal to 0. Constant derivative is 0. Understood? Why? For by property, first principle of derivative. What is the first principle of derivative? F dash a equal limit of h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. Here if you take f of a plus h also k, here y is f of x is equal to k, f of a also k. So k minus k, 0. 0 by h is 0. So constant derivative is 0. d by dx of 5, 0. Because phi is constant with respect of x. d by dx of a, where a is constant, this value is 0. Understood? The constant derivative is 0. Okay. This is next. Third property, d by dx of sin x, d by dx of sin x equal to cos x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. d by dx of cos x equal to minus sin x. d by dx of tan x, d by dx of tan x equal to secant square x. d by dx of cot x, d by dx of cot x equal to minus cosec square x. d by dx of sec x, d by dx of sec x into tan x. These all proofs you are learned in the first video. Okay. Next, d by dx of cosec x, d by dx of cosec x equal to minus cosec x into cot x. Cosec x into cot x. d by dx of e raised to x equal to e raised to x. d by dx of log x base e equal to 1 by x. Here e raised to x, some students can do mistake. What they will do like this. We know that d by dx of x raised to n. X raised to n derivative is n into x power n minus 1. Right? d by dx of e raised to x. They will think that this is in the form of x raised to n. Okay? Is it in the form of x raised to n? Some student can do like this. They will think n as x. They will consider as x as e. Then if you apply this formula, we will get x into e power x minus 1. This is the wrong. Why? Because this is not contained this formula. Here this is applicable only base is variable, power is constant. But here the base is constant, power is variable. So this is entirely different formula. Don't compare with that. Understood? See, d by dx of x square, d by dx of x square equal to 2x, because which is in the form of x raised to n. But d by dx of 2 raised to x, is it contained in this form? No. Why? Because here power is here variable, base is constant. So 2 power x, 3 power x, 4 power x, those are not in the form of x raised to n. Those are called exponential form. So d by dx of a raised to x equal formula a power x into log a base e. d by dx of a power x equal a power x into log a base e. If you take e here, log e base is 1. So a raised to x will be e raised to x will be. This is sub property only. Here e, a replaced by e here, constant here. E log e base is 1. Logarithm properties. Do you know? Yes. d by dx of a raised to x equal to a raised to x into log a base e. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. E raised to x derivative is e power x. Now d by dx of 3 power x, which is contained form, which is the form of x raised to n or a raised to x. A raised to x. A is equal to 3. So substitute here 3 power x log 3 base e. Log 3 base e. d by dx of 2 power x. Tell me 2 power x log 2 base e. Log 2 base e. Derivative of x raised to n into x power n minus 1. Derivative of a raised to x, a raised to x into log a base e. Okay. Next, if d by properties, d by dx of k into f of x, k into f of x, properties, k into f of x. Constant we can write out k into d by dx of f of x. d by dx of k into f of x equal to k into d by dx of f of x. By using this property, examples, here d by dx of 3x, in that 3 is constant, x is variable. So 3x is not a constant. Only if 3x not there, 3 is there, the value became a 0 because it is whole constant. When you multiply by x, it is not constant function. It is a function. So in that 3 separate constant, x is variable. So 3 can take out like this. Don't apply differentiation for this. 3 take out by using this property. 3 into d by dx of x. So derivative of x is 1. So 3 into 1 equal to 3. Okay. Next, second one, d by dx of 5 into sin x. 5 into sin x. Okay. 5 take out. Some student what they will do? 5 constant derivative is 0, sin x derivative is cos x, 0 into cos x is 0. Not like that. Okay, use properties. Maths have separate rules. Those rules only should follow. Why not your own rule? Okay, d by dx of 5 sin x, 5 take out d by dx of sin x. Okay, sin x derivative is cos x, 5 cos x. Third one, d by dx of 5, 0 because constant is. Okay, and d by dx of 10 tan x, 10 tan x. So what is the constant here? 10 take out 10 into d by dx of tan x. So 10 into tan x derivative is secant square x, tan secant square x, like this. Fifth one, d by dx of 7 e power x, 7 e power x. 7 is constant, 7 take out d by dx of e power x. So 7 into e power x. Okay. Sixth one, d by dx of 10 log x, 10 log x. 10 take out d by dx of log x. Log x derivative is 1 by x, 10 by